Hi, hello, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. Shout out to the Salem Coven members who are seeing this first. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. And if you haven't already connected with me over on Patreon, it's completely free to join. You'll still get some perks. I'll occasionally drop a YouTube video there early or make one of the videos that was only for the Salem Coven members, available for everyone. If a video is ever taken down off of YouTube after I post it, it will be available for free on Patreon, plus it's ad-free. However, if you are interested, you can join the Salem Coven members who get early access on all of my content. They're usually at least a month or two ahead of YouTube, extended versions, exclusive content like live streams, as well as things that I either can't put on YouTube or have to blur for YouTube, like official music videos, requested live performances, interviews, documentaries, also more weigh in on what I do next, voting in polls, things like that. All of the information will be in the description below. Okay, well, today we are going to be doing something new. I'm excited and nervous because we are going to do Baby Keem's Casino. We are going to start with the documentary. I think it's 3 parts, I guess, and then we'll go through the album. I just got done off of live stream with the Salem Coven members, and I had told them what I was about to film, and I was left with a couple of comments of, get your tissues. That's why I'm concerned. So anyways, the only thing I've heard him on is things with Kendrick. So like Range Brothers and the Hillbillies. I watched the Mr. Mom and the Big Steppers tour. I kept wanting to say GNX and I was like, that's not what I watched. Okay. Oh my gosh. But I want more. Salem. Sir, you do know the kitty door's open, right? You can go through any time. That's the point of it. The point is so I don't have to get up, that I can keep recording and not be interrupted by little kittens. And just still a kitten. Just a little kitten. Just a baby kitten. Just a little bit bigger. Hello. Are you getting up here? Okay. It's a little higher than normal. You have to look up. Okay. Now you're looking even more down. I put it down for you. Look, it's right there. Salem. Hello. We have an album to listen to. And I have a whole other video to film after that. Could I do that? Yep, we got our sassy tail out, where we flick our tail around and say things without saying things. I got focus on Baby Keem now. Devastating news for me. Listen, I know there are bigger problems in this world. Much bigger problems. When I ordered groceries, they didn't get the right flavor of Capri Sun. I really dislike this one. To be fair, I haven't retried it in many years. Perhaps my taste buds have changed. Perhaps they have evolved. This will now be my favorite. Let's hope. Is this the one that I really disliked? I think this is the one that I was like, it's fine, but I don't really want it. Pretty good now, though. Okay. Perhaps I might be a strawberry kiwi girly now. The things we learn. Okay, we need to actually do this album, and I need to shush. Let's do that. Let's talk about album cover, and then let's get into it, because I've been filming for too long already. This came out February 20th, 2026. 11 songs. Oh, it's only 37 minutes. Okay. Oh, so it's a picture from his childhood. Oh, I feel like this is gonna hurt me. Just the snippets we heard in the documentary. Okay, I guess let's hop into it. I'm a little bit afraid. I just want the truth. All I want is you. That's beautiful. I just want the truth. All I want is you. No security nowadays. I'm with gang. Put a pause on.
lifestyle. I grew up in change lanes. Uncle Andre just passed. I can't help but bear blame.
I'm gonna turn the volume up just a smidge.
No security nowadays, I'm with gang. Put a pause on the lifestyle. I grew up in change lanes. Uncle Andre just passed. I can't help but bear blame. Wish I got him help when the resources came. I turned 22, I was done with the range, and I'm never online. It's too much to maintain. My bitch see I'm stressed out, another migraine. Understand what it takes just to reinvent the flame. I came back different with a sound to bring change. 19 with some millions, things began to turn strange. My mama look at me just like she going to the bank. My grandma putting me in awkward spots with the bank. Throwing crumble paper at the wall, drawing blanks. I'm a genius, I was told. I'm a genius, I was chose. I'm a product to the world. There's some things that I ain't told. Like when my mama walked me around with no shoes in the cold. When I was dying for my bitch, my mom was sleeping in a tent. Going back and forth to jail. Should I bail? Where can I vent? Fucking up my credit card when I tried to pay her rent. Usually go on stage and fake a smile, but I can't. Niggas run the same place. It's still my style, but they can't. Niggas fuck the same hoe. She's not my style, so I can't. I'm drinking alkaline water out the way and staying fit. Buying cars I barely drive, wasting chips to scratch the itch. I can promise niggas this, I am not for everybody.
Oh God, and now you have like faces to names, and you know, like just little peeks at his like family dynamics, just a little bit. You know, the mom line. Also, when I was dying for my, I don't get that line. That stood out. But my mama look at me like she going to the bank. Oh. My grandma put me in awkward spots with the bank. And just knowing like how, you know, that he was trying. I mean, and you know, he did help. You know, he bought that house, and like then to hear this. Throwing crumpled paper at the wall, drawing blanks, writer's block. I'm a genius, I was told. I'm a genius, I was chose. Ooh, but the pressure. And I didn't realize I thought that for some reason this was his third album, like official studio album, but I guess this is actually his sophomore, which is like always pressure, like always so much pressure. I'm a product to the world. It's some things that I ain't told. Ooh.
I can drop on everybody, it's a mop for everybody. But I stay inside my laboratory, switching up the category, shaking off them battle stories, how I made my path to glory.
Ooh, I love that. Ooh, that sound and the transition. Also, that was No Security. I didn't even say what the song was. Sorry. And that goes to Casino. Oh, I loved that. Wow. Chills. Oh, I love that.
I'm having trouble with my 911. Smoking your chest and I know it weigh heavy. I'm out of a ride, dog, you gotta come get me. Why she always talking like she understand me? I fuck with the nerds on stage, I go Lenny. I don't have family, so why keep a palace? My nigga Dave bought so many watches. I went and got one and I didn't even dial it. All of the niggas around me is humble. I beat the odds, so I'm more prima donna. Shawty your wifey, we hike up the hills. She got a man, so I hold like Solana. Biting my tongue while I rack up the bills. Lately I'm numb, not complaining about it. I'm helping find shit, buy up a body. I just hit $1 million and didn't excite me. I know the drum like I'm from with got big way. My doggy Chuck catch a flight out of Midway. I might just get up with y'all mañana. Whatever y'all heard of that night is just his say. The gay homie said you niggas is buns. Whatever you're doing, this shit is not giving. Shawty chose up on a whole nother nigga. The way that she moving is just unforgiving.
Oh, I just want to hear that again. All of the around me is humble. Stop. I beat the odds, so I'm more prima donna. Shawty a wifey, we hike up the hill. She got a man. Biting my tongue while I rack up the bills. Lately, I'm numb, not complaining about it. I'm helping find Shorty buy up her body. I just cleared $1 million. It didn't excite me. But the way first of all, I love the beat, but the cadence.
I know the drum like I'm from with got big way. My doggy Chuck catch a flight out of midway. I might just get up with y'all mañana. Whatever y'all heard of that night is just his say. The gay homie said you niggas is buns. Whatever you're doing, this shit is not giving. Shawty chose up on a whole.
Also, I love whatever you're doing. That shit is not giving. That's an iconic line.
The nigga, the way that she moving is just unforgiving. Let's get it. Right by the walls, like real casino. My nigga, I barely have parents.
Ooh.
I tell Diana my secrets, that's really my twin. Like I look in the mirror. You done have day right, but it's an incredible feeling to face all your fears. Shawty, what's up with your lifestyle? You're moving too loosely. I thought you was Vogue. Nigga, you tweaked in my absence. Who knew on the play? Let's go cut off that noise. I'm back on my business. I'm feeling alive. We killing them boys.
Oh, that change. Oh, wow. Oh, I really like this. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm not even doing much with the lyrics, but like they're so good. I'm so in his cadence and like his voice, but the beat. I love how his stuff is like they're sprinkled in. Like used to have stage fright, but it's an incredible feeling to face all your fears. Oh, that. Raised by wolves, I grew up casino. I barely had parents. Oh my gosh. Shawty, what's up with your lifestyle? You moving too loosely? I thought you was Vogue. You tweaked in my absence. Who knew on the playlist? Go cut that noise off. Go cut off that noise. I'm back on my business. I'm feeling alive and we killing them boys. Them boys? Boys? Okay.
We killing them boys. Yank that fucking chain off. My shit more Sub-Zero. That boy better have all stay. Please don't be a hero. Might pop out in camo. I tango in Norway. They keep playing on my name and I just play it off like I'm raised in casino. Y'all that chain me. If I ever did you dirty, would you even blame me? Should I take the high ground? Nowadays I'm more outraged. This time I can't just lie down. My bitch did some evil things. I got one on the side now. You won't kick it when my album drop. You bout to strike out. Fuck around and find out. Yank these fucking chains off. Ain't no soldiers in this rap thing. Turn this shit inside out. Yes, I'm talking crazy. You can fuck around and find out.
Oh, his like that, like it's almost like this. It's like he goes so high, he goes raw. Like I'm sure there's a technical term for that, but that's crazy. Nowadays, I'm more outraged. This time, I can't just lie down. Listen, I can't. I've said it before and I say it again. I get myself into so much stuff because I just can't. Especially like it's not even like towards me. It's like to other people. Like if I see other people being horrible humans, I'm like, no, I cannot. And like for myself, I'm like, I'll take a little bit, and then I'm like, all right, I'm done. Now I'm gonna hurt your feelings. I'm sorry. I just can't lie down. Okay, yep. Obviously very different. I'm not comparing. Y'all know what I'm saying. Oh, this is so good. Yank that fucking chain off. My shit more Sub-Zero.
Hey, when grandma died, I hit the 95 to get some closure. I wouldn't say I took it well. I walk around bipolar. I think I've cried 1,000,000 times. I'm human. Fucking sue me. These days I barely had a heart. I just accept the truth. See, Sharon always taught me kick shit unapologetic. I got the world on my shoulders. I risk my life to live it. I got a list of bitch ass niggas that I'm not forgiving. I'll even cut my family off in this new life I'm living.
sometimes, listen, I'm a big believer in, it doesn't matter if you're blood. Like, there's sometimes you got to do what's right for you. Also, that grief. Oh, that hits. That hits. Yeah. I got the world on my shoulders. I risk my life to live it. I also love that. I think I cried a million times. I'm a human. Fuck it. Sue me. That.
You bitch ass niggas grow up yet? You bitch ass niggas grow up yet? This bitch, I'm talking to you. Acting like I got something to prove. Fuck all y'all niggas, I couldn't see sharing cause I was locked in that booth. I watched my grandma die in the house I bought, living my truth. I hit rock bottom when I was gone and now I got nothing to lose. I keep postcards, I feel new pain and I don't even do tattoos. That boy, he gotta be tired. He kicking that same old story, reliving that same old glory. Be lucky he came before me. Used to wish for the world to adore me. Till I realized that's that bro shit. These niggas got H. pylori. Can you niggas even stomach my story? So fuck you niggas. I said when I come, I'm taking that chain. I ain't never been no nigga that stared at the wall and prayed that shit was gonna change.
Ooh.
Pops in the eye, I made a decision. It's best to remain estranged. At this point, I'm a little deranged. Bitch, I was raised to sit in that rain. Bye.
Oh, we're playing that again. Oh, I have chills. Oh, talking about like what's happened since he's been gone and other things. I'm not saying. I'm gonna let y'all tell me.
You bitch ass niggas grow up yet? This bitch, I'm talking to you. Acting like I got something to prove. Fuck all y'all niggas, I couldn't see sharing cause I was locked in that booth. I watched my grandma die in the house I bought, living my truth. I hit rock bottom when I was gone and now I got nothing to lose. I keep postcards, I feel new pain and I don't even do tattoos. That boy, he gotta be tired. He kicking that same old story, reliving that same old glory. Be lucky he came before me. Used to wish for the world to adore me. Till I realized that's that bro shit. These niggas got H. pylori. Can you niggas even stomach my story? So fuck you niggas. I said when I come, I'm taking that chain. I ain't never been no nigga that stared at the wall and prayed that shit was gonna change. Look my pops in the eye, I made a decision. It's best to remain estranged. At this point, I'm a little deranged. Bitch, I was.
Ooh, there's so many good lines. I said when I come, I'm taking that chain. I ain't never been no that stared at a wall and prayed that shit was gonna change. Look my pops in the eye. I made a decision. It's best to remain estranged. But at this point, I'm a little deranged bitch. I was raised to sit in that rain. Oh, I love that line.
Raised to sit in that rain. Bye. Hey mama, they shit the bed. Hey mama, they shit the bed.
And that like kind of younger kid sounding in there too. I know I'm not like super going deep into it. It's just so good. The production. I really like this. Birds and the Bees.
Monday, Tuesday, you coming with a scene. Ay, Thursday, you gon' meet baby Keem. Friday, I'ma see you to your knees. But on Saturday, we practicing the birds and the bees. I ain't mad, I ain't mad, I ain't mad, I ain't mad. Bitch, I'm tired of lying to you and acting like it's fat. I hate a curious bitch, always asking
What's that?
When I say that I am boo, that mean I'm never coming back. Shawty keep that dog in the kennel. Her man bought the dog, he just didn't have it in him. I just hit my stride, let you clean up my momentum. I was ducking all the drama, spent the summer getting thinner. Little piece of work, she's a bad mama jama. I get freaky with her, hit her, I forgot the condom. She was fucking with me back when I would drive the Honda. She be ready for me, I don't tell her when I'm coming.
I don't know how how I want to phrase this. Not to get too much into like the psyche of someone, but it is, you know, something that was present throughout the documentary series, docuseries, whatever. He was surrounded a lot by women, but one thing that did kind of stick out to me was that I don't think that a lot of people necessarily mean harm when they do this. It's very common to do this. It's just something that I personally really don't like for a lot of reasons. He was saying he was like 4 going around and he was like, I had these little girlfriends. He referred to it as that, but adults did too. They were like, oh, he always had like some, you know, little girlfriend. And it's like, that's something that people say all the time. Or like, you know, when like kids are little, we'll have this thing like if you're like a little girl playing with a boy and it's like, oh, is that your boyfriend? You know, and vice versa. Whatever the kid, you know, gonna be a heartbreaker. You're gonna have to watch out. And it's like, that's a literal child. Like, why are we saying things like that? You know, I'm bringing that up not to shame or to cast judgment. It's just something that I find uncomfortable personally and something that I just don't really like. And I also think it can be damaging for a lot of different reasons. Reinforcing that friendship equates to girlfriend. I think there can be issues with that. It almost like reinforces this idea of just him being around these other, you know, girls, putting that label on it, like as if like you can't be friends. And then I think about it from like a heteronormative, it's just assumed, you know, and that can be very isolating that assumption is made. You know what I mean? So, and not to put that on baby Keem, I just mean that like in general, that's something that I've thought about like in those types of situations. And the reason I bring that up is just because some of the ways he having someone on the side, she's in a relationship, and then here it was, or was that in the last song? I think it was the last one maybe, where it was like, I got someone on the side or something like that. It's just, I'm not trying to psychoanalyze him. It's more just acknowledging, because I didn't know much about him prior to this. It's just kind of interesting to see how he talks about relationship type situations or physical or whatever in relation to that. You know what I mean? Kind of looking at these facets that you saw glimpses of in the documentary. It's something that kind of sticks out to me a little bit now that I know at least a little bit more than I did before. Also, this whole Monday, Tuesday, you coming with a Steve Thursday, you gonna meet baby Keem. I love that.
Day you gon' meet baby Keem. Friday I'ma see you to your knees, but on Saturday we practicing the birds and the bees. Tell my bros get them hoes to the truck, then a B&B. Shawty got an ego, she always tryna leave with me. Young nigga put you on that plane like you B.O.B. Your boyfriend a clown, we like to call that nigga B.O.B. She wanna touch her eyes, I'm like, bitch, just vibe. You be acting shy in person, but be tweaking online. You always get your way, I see conceited in your eyes. You been pounding in the truck, sitting quiet all right. Monday, Tuesday, you coming with a scene. Ay. Thursday, you gon' meet baby Keem. Friday, I'ma see you to your knees, but on Saturday, we practicing the birds and the bees.
The production's insane. Ooh. Okay, Good Flirts. And it's got Kendrick Lamar and Momo. I can't see anything else. Apple Music, why did you do this to me? Momo Boyd. Okay. I wonder if this is the one that we heard a snippet of where he had that like interesting voice. I wonder if it's going to be that one. I didn't look at the track list, so I don't know if he's on any other tracks other than this one. So I would assume it's this one, but. Ooh. I love this.
You used to call my phone on a Friday night. It's been over twice.
Is this Momo or is this him? Wait, that's baby Keem. Wait, I like that voice.
You used to call my phone on a Friday night. It's been over twice. It's been over, we've been over. Yet you always called my phone on a Friday night. It's been over twice. It's been over, we've been over. Don't you love a good flirt with a stranger? Don't you love letting out a good cry, baby? Ain't coming home on a Friday night. I'm all good, my hips still whine. Don't you love a good flirt with a stranger? Don't you love letting out a cry? Ain't coming home on a Friday night. I'm all good, my hips still. It was almost like my safe haven, but you ended.
Oh, I love that. So that second part was Momo, right? I'm gonna have to look at Genius because that'll tell me who's who. Post-chorus was Momo Boyd. I love, they sound so good together. Oh, I love this.
It was almost like my safe haven, but you ended up acting a baby. Barely together even, you always playing. Now you hating, cause what these bitches be saying. Like, why he never took you on vacation? What gets me, they stay hating. It's crazy cause you had everything they chasing. Like, somebody you can call on, a place you can call home until it went all wrong. Shawty, you on one. You used to call my phone on a Friday night. It's been over twice. It's been over, we've been over. Yet you always called my phone on a Friday night. It's been over twice. It's been over, we've been over. Don't you love a good flirt with a stranger?
That, don't you like the cadence? I love this.
Don't you love a good flirt with a stranger? Don't you love letting out a good cry? Baby, ain't coming home on a Friday night. I'm all good, my hips still whine. Don't you love a good flirt with a stranger? Don't you love letting out a cry? Ain't coming home on a Friday night. I'm all good, my hips still whine. I never knew a love like this. Flood your contour, make you blush like this. Fuck a friend zone when you hug like this. Nibble on your ear, touch your butt like this. We adjust like this. If God's a girl, then the God we trust like this. To be honest, niggas love too. Shit, I gossip with my bitch like I'm Young Thug too. Them lungs on you, spun the hair bun loose. Writing wrongs till they come with royalties and pub too.
Where you
At the house with it, watching sinners.
Who you with?
On the couch with my favorite sinner.
Fuck that bitch.
I was about to, but you convinced us. Should I decorate her walls or log off to Pinterest? Never too late to meditate on emotional attachments. Even if I fall short from my distractions. Been missing your booty, loving on your booty, kissing on your booty, crushing on your booty. Remember me? Iceberg jeans or the Trulies. Duckworth, you know, street smart, but I'm goofy. Wait, you must got a platinum record in the coochie.
I got a platinum plaque in the coochie.
Been missing your booty, loving on your booty, kissing on your booty, crushing on your booty. You used to call my.
Oh my god, I love his voice in this. I'm listening to that again. I don't know what you want from me. If you think I'm gonna like go just skim past that and we're not gonna listen to it again, you're wrong. I'm gonna go through the lyrics though first, or else I'm gonna stop it a bunch. Okay, hold on. It's just the voices, I love it. Flood your contour, make you blush like this. Stop. Fuck a friend zone when you hug like this. Nibble on your ear, touch your butt like this. We adjust like this. If God's a girl, then in God we trust like this. Stop it. To be honest, love too. Oh, I like that. Shit, I gossip with like I'm Young Thug too. That's really funny. Dumb lungs on you, spun the hair bun loose. Okay, but this, righting wrongs till they come with royalties in a pub too. Stop. Wait, no, Apple Music, don't move. Where you at? At the house with it, watching sinners. The way he said it, who you with? On the couch with my favorite sinner. Also, what? Who? What? Fuck that bitch. I was about to, but you convinced us. Should I decorate her walls or log off the Pinterest? Oh my gosh. Never too late to I loved this. The way his cadence went, it reminded me of something else that I love and I can't remember what it is. But the never too late, it was like never too late to meditate on emotional attachments. Even if I fall short from my distractions. Been missing pretty loving dedication. Okay. Iceberg jeans, the truth. This though. Duckworth, you know, street smart, but I'm goofy. I love Kendrick on Baby Keem's stuff. Or like when they collaborate, it just, I don't know, it's like he gets to like show up differently and you get that side and I love it. I love it. Wait, you must got platinum record. I got a platinum plaque. That's hilarious. Okay, we're listening to that again. I'm sorry. I don't know what you want from me.
I never knew a love.
Oh, I forgot that was his line. I love that. I never knew a love. I'm going to be listening to this on repeat.
I'm all good, my hips still whine.
I never knew a love like this. Flood your contour, make you blush like this. Fuck a friend zone when you hug like this. Nibble on your ear, touch your butt like this. We adjust like this. If God's a girl, then the guy we.
I also love how he said we adjust like this, but it sounds like we are just like this is kind of what it sounds like.
Just like this. If God's a girl, then the guy we trust like this. To be honest, niggas love too. Shit, I gossip with my bitch like I'm young thug too. Dumb lungs on you, spun the hair bun loose. Writing wrongs till they come with royalties and pub too.
Where you at?
At the house with it, watching sinners.
Who you with?
On the couch with my favorite sinner.
Fuck that bitch.
I was about to, but you convinced us. Should I decorate her walls or log off to Pinterest? Never too late to meditate on emotional attachments. Even if I fall short from my distraction.
It's something on Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, right? That's what that's reminding me of. I'm almost positive.
Never too late to meditate on emotional attachments. Even if I fall short from my distractions. Been missing your booty, loving on your booty, kissing on your booty, crushing on your booty. Remember me, iceberg jeans or the Trulies. Duckworth, you know, street smart, but I'm goofy. Wait, you must got a platinum record in the coochie.
I got a platinum plaque in the coochie.
Been missing your booty, loving on your booty, kissing on your booty, crushing on your booty. You used to call my phone on a Friday night. It's been over twice. It's been over, we've been over. Yet you always called my phone on a Friday night. It's been over twice. It's been over, we've been over.
I need to pause here because I do have a question. You know how sometimes on lyrics, it has like the written by, and it's like here it says Kendrick Lamar, but then on another one I've seen it had like the Duckworth. So, and I noticed it on one of the Frank Ocean albums I was doing, where it's like sometimes it would be like something Ocean, and then it would be like I think it's actually his real name. And then sometimes it was just his last name. The only thing I can think of that would make sense if you look up that particular profile when it comes to credits, you want certain ones showing up and not others. So like, for example, this one having Kendrick Lamar because he's a feature on it too. So it then gets linked to his Kendrick Lamar thing. But maybe some of the other ones, the Duckworth part, so maybe that shows up in a different place, like profiles wise. Is that why? That's the only thing I can think of why you would have it like that. Just general question I thought maybe you guys would know the answer to. I loved that. Next up is House Money.
I took that girl to my pad. I didn't see too much disloyalty, that's why I never put girl in my stash. She out here going body for body and constantly making me mad. She about to be in the past. She wake up 6 in the morning to work on her glutes and tear up her abs. Pussy nigga, get up and get out the house. Get up and get off the couch. Pussy nigga, what is your working amount? What is your effort amount? Pussy nigga.
Oh, so this is, okay, we heard this one in the documentary. Right? Yeah, okay. So I would just like to point out, I took that girl to my pad. I done seen too much disloyalty.
I had to jump off the push. I had to work out the ground. Pussy nigga, taking the favorable route. You're taking the favorable route. You pussy nigga.
That's Kendrick, right?
see my semen. If I'm in this bitch, then I'm ready to crash out. I'm holding resentment. My mama so petty, she left me in back of the stash house. I packed out the building. If you at the show, then that mean that you ready to black out. That mean that it's too late to back out. The cameras is all about to act now. I pack up your tribe, I still got the stripes. Gorilla, you scoffing at Hakeem. She's feeling alive, the music is right. I fold that girl up like karate. Got two at a time, you blew up the spot. It's time you get beef from the lobby. I find me a new carbon copy, cause you out here moving too sloppy.
Walking in the party, I don't feel no party. What the fuck, powered up, who gon' start me? He a dub, she a bust, and I'm godly. Is it fake, is it love? Probably. I smell something. Pussy, pussy, I smell something.
Hey, what's a million to me, nigga? Bout to back out the V, nigga. Fresh out the C, nigga. Watch me gas up, lead niggas. We can hit the same hoe, she bring that ass out for me different. He put his name on his chain, what the fuck he got a name for? Niggas know my name, what the fuck I need the chain for? If it ain't no hoes, what the fuck I get the space for? Truck to the jet, what the fuck? I'm a young ass motherfucker. If I tell you what I did, you would never trust her. I'ma call it as I see it, you should never cuff her. I never love her. I'm a dumb ass bitch, I like my bitch dumber. Do not give your heart to a bitch. When my dog in Barcelona, they so out that bitch. I could tell this your first bad bitch, you elated about that shit. Me, I'm jaded about that shit. I'm complacent about that shit.
Walking in the party, I don't feel no party. What the fuck, powered up, who gon' stop me? He a dub, she a bust, and I'm godly. Is it fake, is it love? Probably. I smell something. I smell something.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, again, I'm not trying to like psychoanalyze. It's just, let me preface this. It doesn't matter what gender you are. There are bad people amongst every way you want to like put people in boxes, okay? I can be a girl's girl, but I can also acknowledge like it doesn't matter who you are. Sometimes humans do shitty things. You know what I mean? I'm not about to tear down women, but I'm also not gonna say that like we're all perfect. No human is perfect. You know what I mean? So like, bear that in mind. I can't imagine what it's like for anybody, regardless of gender, to navigate being a public figure. There are people out there who are not going to be there just for you. And it doesn't matter what gender you're talking about, you know? So I don't want to minimize or like act like he doesn't have a right to the way he feels. That's not my intention. It's just some of this, it's like, how much is it that he is coming into contact with this? And then how much of it, and I think he's kind of alluding to that a little bit too, because by starting it off by saying like, I didn't see too much disloyalty. He's like kind of setting up. It's not giving anybody a free pass, but it's also taking at least a little bit of this, of saying like, you know, maybe there's a little bit of my own things that I'm taking into these. Because it was another one, maybe it wasn't in this song, maybe it was in one of the other ones, but there was one where he had said basically like, I'm gonna get in the car and go, like I'm gonna leave. Something was happening and he was like, I'm gonna, I'm leaving. So I wonder if things do get too close, is he someone who maybe runs? And I say that as someone who's been in that position. And so I wonder if any of that is part of it. You know what I mean? I do love Kendrick's line too of, is it fake? Is it love? Probably. It's probably, like to trust that. And I do think that's interesting. It makes sense because Baby Keem said in one of the earlier songs, I've kind of forgot, I didn't even comment on it, something about like, I think it was the one where he was talking about she already has someone, she's in a relationship. But I think later on he said something about, he cared about me when there was nothing, like it was just a Honda or something along those lines. So this idea of going back to people who knew you beforehand, because you kind of feel like you can trust that in some ways. But it's also probably pretty complicated from him as well, because complicated relationship with his mom. And he's already expressed in this record that she treats him like she's going to the bank. How do you trust people coming into your life? You can't necessarily trust your own family, but do you trust the new person? I feel like there's a push-pull there that I feel like you can kind of see throughout the record. At least that's kind of how I'm taking some of that. But then there's also some of this too where I think some of this is kind of self-directed as well. You know, get up and get off the house, get off the couch. What's your working amount? What's your effort amount? Like, yeah, I do think some of it is directed externally, but I don't know, sometimes some of the delivery makes me feel like maybe it's kind of self-directed too. I don't know if you guys agree with that. I'd be curious to know your thoughts on that. There's something about the sound that sounds like vaguely familiar. There's something, like I feel like I've heard that. I don't know if maybe there's sample or, you know what, I'm just gonna look it up because it sounds, I almost said it, but then I was like, no. Can I look at the credits on Apple Music or do I have to get info? So I can do that here. Cool. I didn't know you could do this. Oh, it doesn't tell me anything. Details. Okay. All right, so that actually doesn't tell me anything. Hold, please. Is there any sample? Because it just sounded vaguely familiar. Oh, so it literally, that's where some of that comes. Okay. I Saw Pussy by G Unit. Okay. That doesn't sound familiar, but I'm wondering if that's what it is. Because the other one is by Baby Keem, and then Kids See Ghost by Kids See Ghost. So I don't know if it's the G Unit one or if the Kids See Ghost that I feel like I've heard before. So those are interpolations. I don't see any. Oh, hold on. That was interpolations. This is House Money Samples, You Know the Feeling by Stephen Whiteman. I don't, none of the titles sound familiar. Considering I felt like it was a sound, I'm gonna assume it's that, the You Know the Feeling. That's what I'm kind of leaning towards, but I don't know. Maybe it is one of the other things. It doesn't matter. I was just interested because it kind of sounded vaguely familiar, I guess you would say. Next up is what? I don't know because Apple Music hates me. Oh, next up is I Am Not a Lyricist, which we heard him say in the documentary. I don't know if we heard part of that song or not, but every single time a track opens, I'm like, oh, this is great. Like production. I see the first lyrics. Okay, we did see it. It was when he was holding his phone, so we did hear part of this.
I am not a lyricist, couldn't move mountains, so I aim for the pyramids. Speaking from experience, I would tell my favorite girl, please take me serious. Now she wanna fuck my girl, cause she bi-curious. Mama call me bipolar, grandma call me boo man. Drugs in my baby stroller, needles in the playground sand. My auntie making love to the ice cream man. A child with the wolves, every day I am. That slot machine, don't nobody help. Niggas gamble with their life, scared to bet on themselves. My grandma gave me a keyboard when I was 12. Connie got me out the group home when I was 6. Too many alcoholics around. When grandma went to jail, I was sure I wouldn't be found. Should've stayed with Jarrell.
This is for the foster children, for the runaways, for the underworld, and the underpaid.
Living in the projects made me digest. Neighbors that played victim and carried on my stress. They don't call it Sin City for nothing. Either you're jumping off a building cause you're broke or you're fucking. 500 for an escort, and she does it all. Walking out the hotel and nothing but draws. My uncle sagging with his prostitute. Words slurring off that absolute. Vodka serving my mother was his attribute. Watch her looking at me and call me out my name. Trauma, thought it was normal but we wasn't strange. I wish we never came to Vegas from Long Beach. On the strip with them demons and they all plotted on me. Everything about that dirty desert took you away. County jails in the morning, promise you that I wait. I am not a lyricist, I am just
Oh. Couldn't move mountains, so I aimed for the pyramids. Speaking from my experience, I would tell my favorite girl, please take me serious. Now she wanna fuck my girl cause she bi-curious. Mama called me bipolar, so that's the second time that, didn't he say that in another song? Grandma called me boo man, drugs in my baby stroller, needle in the playground sand. My auntie making love to the ice cream man, a child with wolves, every day I am, that slot machine that nobody help. And also the second time we've heard something about child with wolves, or I was raised with wolves. Gamble their lives away, scared to bet on themselves. Oh. My grandma gave me a keyboard when I was 12. Connie got me out of that group home when I was 6. I thought I heard him say that in the documentary. Too many alcoholics around when my grandma went to jail. I was sure I wouldn't be found. Should have stayed with Jarrell. And wasn't Jarrell, they talked about, was like the one who was rapping all the time. This is for the foster children, for the runaways, for the underworld and the underpaid. Living in the projects made me digest. That play victim and carried on my stress. They don't call it Sin City for nothing. Either you're jumping off a building because you're broke, or you fucking 500 for an escort. She does it all, walking out the hotels with nothing but drawers. My uncle sagging with his prostitute. Serving my mother was his attribute. Watch her. Looking at me, then calling me out my name. Trauma. Wait, hold on. What? Can someone explain that to me? Because I can't tell that I'm taking that right. Is he saying serving my mother was his attribute? Drugs, alcohol, or something? Watch her looking at me, then calling me out my... Is that... I'm worried that that is not drug, alcohol type related. I'm worried that's something else. Is that something else? And calling me out... Calling me out. Trauma. Can someone confirm, please, in whatever way is... You can literally just say that thing you were asking about, and I am not a lyricist, confirmed, if it's about something else other than drugs. Please and thank you. I thought it was normal, but we was estranged. I wish we never came to Vegas from Long Beach. On the strip with them demons, and they all plotted on me. Everything about that dirty desert took you away. Yeah, in general, but is that towards his mom too? Because it sounded like things were okay with her until they moved there, if I'm remembering right. County jails in the mornings promise you that I wait. I am not a lyricist.
I am not a lyricist, I am just a bastard child here to experiment. Everything I've written down just for the temperament. This is me thinking out loud for the conspiracists. Please pardon my sentiment. I am not a lyricist, I'm not here to play off words. Be here for my voice to be heard, and before I go one day I'll put my life on the verge. Trust.
Cadillac, sleeping in the hatchback, overcoming geniuses, serenading. Now you know who to point that $1 billion camera at. Overcoming geniuses, serenading.
Oh, that genius serenading. Oh, and you think about like how he talks about how his whole family, like the thing is that like because you watched the documentary beforehand, even though it wasn't super long and I'm sure it just barely scratched the surface, you still can envision, because like I kind of take that, I don't know if this is how it's meant to be taken, but it kind of reminds me a little bit of like how they're saying there was always someone rapping and there were so many people in the family that did that,
Driving around, can I recall all day when the desert calls? I think about you all day. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. Driving around, can I recall all days? Every time that I'm around, make me say no. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay.
From the strongest made in this life's never mistaken. My greatest achievement is being highly dangerous. Lord, keep me strong. Welcome to casino, this is the day we all waited on. The contents I possess ain't for the exes that never moved on. Do you understand the foundation that the castle's built on? TV's on the ground, so I can't sit calm. Back when my favorite white boy had a good song. I'm inspired by the ones that inspire beings to build valleys. All the troops in the dark alleys, patiently waiting for the day they can feed. Serving dinner to the dope fiend, another child eats alone.
Who is that? Citizens Cope is the refrain. And then, wait, that's him. I didn't realize, oh my God. Okay, wait. What? I did not, that's a different, I don't think I've heard that voice yet, have I? Maybe that's something you got on the first album, but I don't feel like I've heard that. Ooh, from the strongest maiden, this life is never mistaken. My greatest achievement is being highly dangerous. Lord, keep me strong. Welcome to casino. This is the day we waited on. The contents I possessed ain't for the exes that never moved on. You understand the foundation that a castle built on. Ooh, TV is on the ground so I can't sit calm. Back when my favorite white boy had a good song. I'm inspired by the ones that inspire beings to build valleys, or the troops in the dark alleys patiently waiting for a day they can feed. Serving dinner to the dope fiends, another child eats alone. Oh my God.
From the strongest made in this life's never mistaken. My greatest achievement is being highly dangerous. Lord, keep me strong. Welcome to Casino, this is the day we all waited on. The contents I possess for the exes that never moved on. Do you understand the foundation that the castle's built on? TV's on the ground, so I can't sit calm. Back when my favorite white boy had a good song. I'm inspired by the ones that inspire beings to build valleys. All the troops in the dark alleys, patiently waiting for the day they can feed. Serving dinner to the dope fiend, another child eats alone.
This is for the foster children, for the runaways, for the underworld, and the underpaid.
Wow. I didn't know he sounded like that sometimes. I don't know. I mean, at least on Genius, it says verse 3, Baby Keem, outro, Baby Keem, because I just wanted to check that the outro was him too. You know, I'm going to be honest, a split second, it kind of reminded me a little bit the cadence of, this is just so fresh in my head. Was it on Blonde or was it on Endless with Andre 3000? I can't think of it right off the top of my head, but there's something about that cadence that kind of reminded me of that. I think that's kind of why I thought it wasn't him. That was really good. I mean, it's not good, but like, oh my gosh. It's just the images, like that paired with the documentary is just like a whole other level. Thinking about some of those scenes, the Richard scene, and when those two guys walked up, I thought that was his mom, but I'm not sure if that's right. She like walked off without one. She was kind of like dancing. I don't know if that was his mom or if that was one of his aunts, but you know, there's just some of the like flashes you get to accompany the work. Wow. Okay, next up is Sex Appeal, featuring Too Short. All of these kind of like pitched up higher, almost like young sounding throughout this album. And then that is the album cover.
Up all night, baby. It's Short Dog. Bright lights. Casino.
I'm in the mood. We in Miami. I met a freak from Cincinnati. She's 5'4". Marcella Tabbies. Under the hood, she got no panties.
Bitch.
Her body smooth. I know she want me. Party animal. I'm in the moment and I'm irrational. Spur of the moment, she get magical. Too much sex appeal. Too much sex appeal. Too much sex appeal.
Okay, what about this sounds, I am not knowledgeable, obviously, hip hop and rap. However, I brought this up in a different video. Well, there's two things. One, I am discovering that songs that I've had on a playlist, I'm hearing names and then I'm like going to my playlist and I'm like, wait, this is this? And it's been blowing my mind. My most recent one, I'm trying to think, what was it? I think it had to do with Outkast. I posted, hold on, let me look on Patreon because I remember posting about this. Tonight's discovery is that Roses is in fact by Outkast. And I just like, I mean, it's not that I didn't know it. It's just I have a lot of playlists. There's some that I listen to a lot more frequently than others. I'm very like a mood-based listener of music. So I have a lot of playlists for a lot of different moods essentially. And so I was just like listening to one the other day and that came up in my playlist and I was like, why does this sound like something? And then I looked down, it was Outkast and I was like, oh my gosh. And so that's been really cool. So one, there's that. Two, I brought something up in another video or maybe it was on live or something, or maybe it was in a comment. I don't even remember. But the point is that someone was like, I did not expect you to know that song. I guess because it was an older song that it was surprising. And this is why I'm like, it's not that I haven't listened to hip hop and rap. It's just not something I know a lot about and like seek. If I hear something I like, I don't care what genre of music it is. I'll find out what it is and it's going on a playlist. You know what I mean? So that's just happened throughout my life. Going through some of my playlists and I see some of these names and I'm like, I think my playlist would like really surprise some of you guys. Because some of the stuff I'm on here, I'm like, anyways, I say all of that to say I don't know enough to know why I feel this way, but there's something about this that feels very like nostalgic. I just don't know it's nostalgic to. I don't know if it's like a song on one of my playlists or what, but immediately I'm just like, wait, this sounds very like of a certain time. My issue is I can't tell you what time it is because it's just playlists. Who knows what era it is or okay, I'm sorry. That was a long tangent, but
Too much sex appeal. Too much sex appeal. Too much sex appeal. Too much sex appeal.
I like that.
Sex appeal. Too much sex appeal. Once you can't you tell. Too much sex appeal. Tell me. Later when you talk, you drop that amazing. First name basis, call me baby. It's some bitches here that might need saving. It's some niggas here blowing all their savings. You should just cancel the morning, gone in the morning. Whenever you want it, swap it to the side, missionary get boring. When I'm with this bitch, I feel every endorphin. She got sex appeal, cause she only like sex and pills. Late night, come chill, babe. Reason why I can't sit still, babe. She got sex appeal, cause she only like sex and pills. Late night, come chill, babe. Reason why I can't sit still, babe.
Oh God.
It's too short. I be out here winning with the game. Had that little church girl sinning. You never get her back from me. When she jumped off the porch, it had to be a real pee. All in her ear, you a lucky ass bitch if you end up here with me. Cause I don't waste no time. All these hoes out here wish they was mine, but fuck them. I don't want none. I'm trying to see where this new bitch come from. I heard about it when she first touched down. New bad little bitch in the town. Looking like she know how to get it. Make a square nigga wanna hit it. You falling in love with these women, but they falling in love with this pimpin'.
even that, like Too Short, I don't know who that is, but is that someone new or is that someone who's been around? Because it sounds like someone you've heard. Okay, Too Short. Okay, yeah. So American rapper, rose to fame in 1980s, pioneer of West Coast hip hop. Okay, so is that person on here or is that person is that a sample? Well, I guess it says featured. I want to know on my playlist, do I have any of this? Because that sounds very familiar. Like his voice sounds familiar. I just love the sound. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, several. Okay. Now I know who this is. Now this makes sense. Okay, I was like, wait, what? I just went and looked at the popular, the top 5, Blow the Whistle, Shake That Monkey, and Big Subwoofer. I knew that one too. Okay. No wonder you sound familiar. There may be more, but I did know those 3. So I was like, oh, this is why you sound familiar. Okay, life makes sense. Continue on. Sorry, that was just gonna bother me if I couldn't remember.
In love with this pimpin'.
I know that part. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. I know that part is Baby Keem. I just meant the part that was him. What was that? Third verse. And I think he was at the beginning maybe too. I'm gonna run that back a little bit.
Can't you tell? Too much sex appeal. Tell me.
Oh, I love that. I just, the production, I'm just gonna keep saying it. Next up is Highway 95 Part 2. Part 2. Maybe that's from his first one? Because we haven't had a Highway 95, right? I don't think so. Oh, I love this. He did say 95 down the highway at the beginning of another song, right? Or somewhere. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I'll start back.
95, speeding down the highway. Caught a ride, got 5 on the gas tank. Sister, gonna be some decent. I ain't never gonna be shit to my nieces. Broken heart, then I lost all the pieces. Cried all night every time I took a beating. Runaway child, sleeping under highways. Growing up and going on a tirade. 13, I'm living in the ditches. I don't recall my mother in the kitchen. Fuck school grades, peaked in the 5th grade. Playing video games was a temporary band-aid. Outside, got a zip of weed on me. I don't do drugs, but I hold it for the homies. I sit outside with nothing, feeling lonely. No stamps at the end of the month, so I'm hungry. 95, speeding down the highway. Caught a ride, got 5 on the gas tank. Sister, gonna be some decent. I ain't never gonna be shit to my nieces. Broken heart, then I lost all the pieces. Cried all night every time I took a beating. Runaway child, sleeping under highways. Growing up and going on a tirade. Running.
It sounds so beautiful, and then you're just like, ugh. The beatings line. Broken heart, then I lost all the pieces. Buddy.
Not a wishes, God doesn't listen. Broken home, paper plates in the kitchen. Sometimes I forget that my mama's out existing. What am I without this government assistance? Ride 95, hitchhiking on this highway. I got my clothes from the church last Friday. I hid everything, can't trust my Uncle Andre. These days, I just wish I could fly away. Mama at the door about 3 in the morning. I wake up as a burden, I'm the kid that no one wanted. Abusers all around me, I'm looking at them sideways. 13, I'm going on a tirade. 95, speeding down the highway. Caught a ride, got 5 on the gas tank. Sister, gonna be some decent. I ain't never gonna be shit to my nieces. Broken heart, then I lost all the pieces. Cried all night every time I took a beating. Runaway child, sleeping under highways. Growing up and going on a tirade. I've been thinking all day, got about 5 in the dresser by the ashtray. Cutting all ties, put my 5 in the gas tank. I hope that that's enough, I'm about to hit the fast lane. I'm a soldier, make it all decent. Hit that dirty desert, need that rent by the weekend. These fucking streets is filled with diseases and pleases and teachers. I'll never know what peace is. I'm dreaming.
Oh my god. He's really like telling his shit. I feel like sometimes you just got, I mean, I'm a big believer in getting feelings out. I'm just really glad he took the opportunity to really say some things that there's so much in here, you know? Like sometimes I forget my mama out existing. And the hungry line. Like children.
95, speeding down the highway. Caught a ride, got 5 on the gas tank. Sister, gonna be some decent. I ain't never gonna be shit to my nieces. Broken heart, then I lost all the pieces. Cried all night every time I took a beat. rate. 95, speeding down the highway. Caught a ride, got 5 on the gas tank.
Ooh, fading. The way that was layered. Oh my gosh. It was so, like, it's just, it sounds so good, but the lyrics, God, they're just like, and you're right. Like the person, the Salem Coven member who brought that up on live stream earlier, that was like, they literally said, just keep looking at the album cover. It's like, I don't have to look. It's right there. It's lyrics and that. Buddy. Circus freestyle.
Who the fuck told you I wasn't that nigga? Who the fuck told you I wouldn't get bigger? 25 M's and now it's a sticker. Hating ass niggas waiting on me to slip up. Running up the budget, my life is a movie. Cut the bitch off like shawty, you blew me. Now she running around saying she outgrew me. Keep it 100, bitch, you a fucking goofy. Who the fuck told you I wouldn't get bigger? Hating that nigga waiting on me to slip up. Who the fuck told you I wouldn't get bigger? Your ex went gay, now she don't like niggas. How you fuck me, then fuck my homie? She called my phone saying I was just lonely. I was hooping yesterday, thinking about Kobe. Remember them days, living off of baloney. If you want a six pack, you gotta do sit-ups. Not trying to get to the chili, bitch, get up. Nigga like me, I got some bitch head up. Nigga like me, I...
Oh, I love it.
We teed up, now we looking out for trouble. We was 6 deep in the huddle, keeping my mystique when I hustle. Nigga trying to do the impossible, burn out in traffic going bunkers. 992 Boogie Monster, nigga whole time.
Nigga, whole time it was us. Nigga, whole time you was inside, I was outside in the mud. Nigga, whole time seen a bitch lying, but my nigga swore I made it up. Nigga, whole time calls from my ex bitch, we are never making up. Nigga, whole time tattoos on the thigh, panties go to the side. We just trying to stay alive. Carolinas with my year. I ain't tucking no chain. Then my jury hang like my little brother Keem.
Hey, I'm a genre bender and I'm coming out of broken home. You been switching states for cheaper living, man, each his own. I'm the type of rich nigga that got a broken phone. I just spent $5 million on a condo and don't be at home. Regular baby, I need you to conjure up different emotions.
There's so much. I need to go back. I'm still on that beat switch. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm still on the beat switch. That, ooh.
We just trying to stay alive. Carolinas with my year. I ain't tucking no chain. Then my jury hang like my little brother Keem.
Hey, I'm a genre bender and I'm coming out of broken home. You been switching states for cheaper living, man, each his own. I'm the type of rich nigga that got a broken phone. I just spent $5 million on a condo and don't be at home. Regular baby, I need you to conjure up different emotions. What can I do in Bahamas right now? My fine shit is scared of the ocean. I was all in with you, baby, I'm changing my mind.
My fine, what did he say? Wait, what? Where did it go? Apple Music, why do you hate me? What can I do in the Bahamas right now? My fine shit is scared of the ocean.
What can I do in Bahamas right now? My fine shit is scared of the ocean. I was all in with you, baby, I'm changing my mind, it's time to be open. All of my niggas is live in Battery Park, we having commotion. Can't let them bitches inside, they fuck up the vibe, they know to do hoe shit. She wanna post me online and act like she tried, like I wouldn't notice. It ain't no point in correcting you, bitch, you got it, you know that you bogus. It really ain't hard impressing you, bitch, you come from the rats and roaches. We was starving through the night, we had to hustle for the lights. Keep the family tight, I made a different sacrifice. Flew one to New York, I wanna see the prototype. I'm looking for it, cause my last one went on strike.
I'm having different white type cause my last one went on strike. Baby, I'm being serious, you a 10, I need a strike. I'm trying to hide you, delete that Instagram by tonight. That mean girl shit don't turn me on, you gotta come for the light.
Niggas thought I fucking died, now I gotta thrive. Baby, Keem ain't playing no more. This told me come alive, all you niggas fried. Can't even be a fan no more. A singer just tryna vibe, I be out the country, I don't even plan no more. She don't wanna wear pants no more, we ain't even in the sand no more. Hey.
King Wasima arrive, nigga, I I got many ties. Had to watch my mama cry when my house got colonized. Rather bet it by the hand. She look cute, I make her mine. Money in my plans, it's okay to take your time. People love to cross me and they don't apologize. I don't know my siblings on my real father's side. I done cut a lot of niggas when my grandmama died. I was put here on a mission that you wouldn't understand. I don't want no rapper friends, I'm in a ghetto with my plans. I've been building like a nigga put a Lego in my hands. Bitch, I'm keen while I sing when I'm on this 2-man. Hey, period, poo. What the fuck do that mean? When I sing, get the pussy treated like a sex scene. I almost died when I took the vaccine. I was gone for 2 years, down bad reflecting.
Hey, yeah, nigga, 2 phone jumping in this bitch, it's time to rap. Yeah, nigga, fucked out so much money, time to get it back. Yeah, nigga, 2 mil overseas on an investment track. Yeah, nigga, that was when I went back to my habitat. Yeah, nigga, uncle sold my Xbox just to buy some crack. Yeah, nigga, tried to cut her off, but she not falling back. Yeah, nigga, fucking caveman with the way I rap. Booga, wooga, wooga, wugga, wugga, wugga. Who's up?
Sorry, I just wasn't expecting that. I just wasn't expecting that. Okay. I mean, I think probably part of this common theme, like the thread, it is ultimately the way he grew up impacting his today, right? It's your family ties, it's your family dynamics showing up in your present day. These situations we were in, these things that you see as a child, the things you absorb, the things you take on, the things you had to do to protect yourself, and how those survival instincts and coping skills and traumas can show up in your present day. It almost feels like this is him, like, I mean, granted, I didn't hear his first album, so like, I don't know, maybe this isn't new, but this kind of just feels like this is him kind of opening the box. It's not about comparison. It's just easier for me to explain what I mean. I feel like this is him kind of opening it, cracking open and kind of exploring and maybe telling us about how he started to explore these things. I don't necessarily get the impression that we're coming to much of a conclusion. Not that healing is ever finished. Like, that's an ongoing thing. I guess the reason I say the comparison is, like, I'm not saying this is his, like, Mr. Morale looking in the mirror. Really, this kind of feels like him kind of cracking it open and starting to examine those things and kind of noticing the ways that these things are popping up in his life. I realized I never actually summarized what I was trying to say here, not to make comparisons, but it's kind of how I felt about Damn for Kendrick, how I felt like we really started to crack things open. In Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, we started to process it more and move towards another stage in healing. Baby Keem has approached this differently. He was starting at the roots. Everyone's process, healing journey is different. So perhaps it was just naming, identifying. Is that, or maybe that's something we'll get more information on in the next album. Who knows? But I just feel like when I'm editing this, some of that isn't clear, especially because I just like never actually said damn, which is what I was getting at. So anyways, you know, just a little podcast moment for you. Okay, bye. I don't know enough about his style and his music and all this stuff to know if this is even remotely accurate or not, but I almost kind of have to wonder if some of the things he's rapping about too is like how much of it is his view present day and how much of it is things that he maybe viewed. Because of the people who were around him, it seems like he would have, you know, he has a complicated relationship with his mom, for example, you know, like I said earlier. I think some of the ones that are blatant, it's very clear it's present day, but some of the ones that are a little bit more like, it doesn't have to necessarily be today. I wonder if any of it is exploring different relationships throughout his life, if all of those are presently how he feels, or if some of it is exploring the ways these family dynamics has showed up at different parts of his life. And I don't know enough. First of all, I'd have to listen to it multiple more times, but also I think I'd need to know more about him to know if that's a possibility or if it is all kind of like present. I don't know, just some of the things he's talked about, concerns with being attracted and wanting, but always being wary of the intentions behind it. Given what I've seen so far, I think that probably would have been present no matter what. But I would assume that it's amped up because you are also dealing with the fact that now you have to add the complexity of being a public figure, you know?
Woulda, shoulda, coulda, nigga, booga, nigga. I'm a fucking caveman, nigga. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, nigga, booga, nigga. I'm a fucking caveman, got a loose screw. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, nigga, booga, nigga. I'm a fucking caveman, nigga.
I wasn't really thinking about the fact that I'm filming, just sitting here with my Capri Sun. Just ignore me.
Woulda, shoulda, coulda, nigga, booga, nigga. I'm a fucking caveman, got a loose screw.
Crap, I thought I had muted that so y'all wouldn't hear that. I'm sorry. I'll try to edit that, but I can't go back. I've already reacted. I'm sorry. I really thought I muted it. I'm sorry. That's gonna be so obnoxious. I'm so sorry. Just literally ignore me. Oh my gosh. Okay, second to the last track, Dramatic Girl. Okay, I gotta put my bias to the side. What I mean by that is I get really excited about things, you know what I mean? I get really passionate about things when I'm excited and stuff like that. And that was like kind of like a phrase, right? You're being dramatic, like stop being so dramatic. I am theatrical. I know that, but it's just kind of like the connotation with dramatic that I was like, it just was always kind of like a thing. Okay. We're going into this with open mind. Oh, it's also featuring Che Ekru or Che. I don't know. God, every time I start a track, I'm like, the sound. Stop. Sorry, I'm thinking back to other songs. Obviously the ones where it talks about like physical stuff, but is there any that I've missed thinking that he was talking about a romantic partner that he might have not been? Sorry, the reason I just had that is because this maybe is not about, this may be about a partner. I don't know, or relation, whatever you want to call it. But so far it wouldn't have to be. And that just made me think, did I at any point maybe put that into a box? Huh. I might need to re-examine that. Just a thought, sorry.
There's more than one way you should love me. I need you finding that explosion, explosion. We drew blood in the ocean, ocean. I've been hiding in the open, open. There's more than one way you should love me. I need you finding that emotion, emotion. We drew blood in the ocean, ocean. I've been hiding in the open, open. Is it that deep? Swimming in the water, no 6 feet deep. Can you show me more love? We'll see. Can you show
Who is that? Who is that? I love your voice. I love your voice. Who? Hold on, I need to go to Genius because they're the ones who tells me what verses are what. Hold on. Okay, so that name wasn't even on there. Okay, intro is Mammy, and then, oh, it actually has the lyrics. Apple didn't have the lyrics for that part. Let all the water fall over my lazing. Never gets a drop on me. Endure all of the revelry, you gotta come. Oh, I need to go back to the other tracks because Apple Music never had what the intros were saying. I should have thought about that before now. I love how I think about that on the second to the last track. Okay, anyways, Sam Do was the beginning, and then it was Baby Keem, and then is that Deep Water was the whoever. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to mispronounce your name here. And then it goes back to the Sam Do. Okay, that voice, and then it goes back to Baby Keem. Wait, no, so that part, wait, no, that part is Baby Keem. Did I know that he sang like that? Right? This part is him, right? Hold on. No, that's the Che. I think that's him. Okay. I was like, what? Okay, I'm good.
There's more than one way you should love me. I need you finding that explosion. We drew blood in the ocean.
That, though, I do feel like he has some great voices, Baby Keem does, because that's him. The backing part is the Sam Do part, I think, later on in the verse, according to Genius.
I've been hiding in the open. There's more than one way you should love me. I need you finding that emotion.
That part is.
We drew blood in the ocean. I've been hiding in the open. You've been on my mind for so long. I keep writing love songs.
Okay, so this one is romantic. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't like pushing that and not seeing something else that could be a potential. I keep writing love songs. Okay.
Keep singing love songs. I know we haven't spoken so long. I've been writing love songs. I've been singing love songs. There's more than one way you should love me. I need you finding that explosion. We drew blood in the ocean. I've been hiding in the open. There's more than one way you should love me. I need you finding that emotion. We drew blood in the ocean. I've been hiding in the open.
Sorry, I got really fixated on the whole thing. I didn't even talk about lyrics. That was my bad. I do like that, though. The world is vast. I wish you well, take off the mask and your disguise. I see your lies. A problem girl. Her day ones know. Her family knows. She has her vices. But I do like the who am I to judge mood. She's tucked away somewhere remote. I've been enlightened. The sweetest girl. Interesting. There's more than one way you should love me. I need you finding that explosion. It is interesting to hear him say, again, like, I'm not trying, I'm genuinely, I'm not trying to judge. I'm also not trying to like attack this man. I'm really not. It's just, when you say there's more than one way you should love me, part of me feels like, it almost sounds like it's more physical, but I mean, I guess I'm technically making that assumption because I don't think it really says that. Is it that deep? Swimming in the water? No, it's 6 feet deep. Can you show me more love? We'll see. I might just be making this assumption because it's like, I guess it could be kind of two different things. I mean, it could be that he is actually going into these relationships with a complete open mind, and then he is getting just burned by people who are using him. But it also could be, it's not about blame. I'm just saying, like, I think this song is really interesting because it sounds like he's wanting more from her. I feel like this is the first time, at least that I'm thinking of, that he's kind of taken the approach of kind of expressing some emotional aspects. Because so far it's kind of been more like he's been kind of grouping everyone in with, well, that's all they want anyways. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that that isn't what he's encountered, but I guess I'm just like, is he going into these open-minded and then he's been getting burned? It's kind of bringing up things for him from his family dynamics. Or is he being a little bit more closed off and kind of assuming that that's what everyone wants? You know what I mean? Because it's like he's talked a lot about, well, I have the side thing and I'm with you and you've got a person already. And it's like if you're going into it knowing that someone already has a partner, it feels a little disconnected, right? It's like, is there any chance that maybe some of this is they're going towards things that maybe aren't like what you need? And I think it's probably, I mean, it can be a combination too, but it's like, maybe some of it is that. And then also there are going to be a lot of people who want to take advantage, like, and I get that. But I don't know, something about this feels like he's kind of showing up differently. And maybe it's just because he hasn't shown us a lot of that on this particular album. It's more about like the after effects or what he's seeing versus showing what got them there. So you kind of feel like you're missing a part of the story, not because you need to know it for this album, but I just mean in interpreting it. Does that make sense? I don't know if this makes sense, but I guess I just kind of feel like this is a little bit different. It sounds like he's being slightly more open, and I need more than just this, which I feel like is not something that I've seen throughout this album thus far. But the sound, production, his vocal, every single track. I've loved every single track. Some of the lyrics, I'm just being honest, I'm a little, like, I want you to be honest about your experience, yes. And if that is just all you've experienced, but it's just, some of them I'm like, just a little bit. But again, that may just be me or me interpreting things. I'm definitely open to listening again. I'm definitely open to hearing all of like what you guys' thoughts are and all of that stuff and learning more. Sound, vocal alone, it's perfect. I love it. Let's see if we go, what is it, 12? Is this, how many were there? 12? Okay, so let's see if we go 12 for 12 on No Blame. No Blame, interesting.
Better luck next time.
The rain. I love the rain imagery because, we're thinking this whole time we've been thinking like we're in Vegas, we're casino, like desert, all that, and now it's rain. It's like cleansing, ooh, or like emotional drought versus, that may be a stretch, but that was just like the first thing it evoked for me.
I don't blame you, mama. I don't blame you, mama. I don't blame you, mama. You was walking the streets alone, you couldn't shake the trauma. Chicago streets, the shit you seen been weighing on your conscience. I cry and blame myself for all the shit that fell upon us.
Oh, that's not you.
I don't blame you, mama. It wasn't you that day you told me I would get my karma. I was 7 years old, waiting on you in pajamas. You said you would come home, should've never made that promise. How could I blame you, mama? I ran from you that day, I'm not numb to those encounters. I've seen you in the worst way when the police say they found you. Grandma told me you died, how am I gonna live without you? I could never shame you, mama. Always felt the same about you. We come from restraining orders. Why is he putting hands on you? I just wanna play with toys. You and grandma fighting for me. CPS is at the door.
What? In the last track? I just have chills. Oh, buddy. I didn't know she had passed. And so that was before his grandmother. I seen you in the worst way when the police say they found you. Oh, why is he putting hands on you? I just want to play with toys.
I still don't blame you, mama. Smoking cigarettes in that house, made it haunted. Skeleton in the closet, spent my birthday running from it. How you pregnant with a Xanax in your stomach? I'm wishing change upon us. Broken chains, you bring me pain. You still gonna break the promise that you made to me in jail before you had Mikkel that summer. I was still a baby mama. My daddy disappeared, how you neglect your baby mama. But I won't blame you, mama. You was walking the streets alone, you couldn't shake the trauma. Chicago streets, the shit you seen been weighing on your conscience. I cry and blame myself for all the shit that fell upon us. I run away. I don't blame you, mama.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about this part. Yeah, I heard that. I run away on Mother's Day in the documentary. I forgot about that. Oh.
I cry and blame myself for all the shit that fell upon us. I run away. I don't blame you, mama. So cold and I don't feel love today. I run away. I don't blame you, mama. So cold and I don't feel love today. I run away. I don't blame you, mama. I run away. I run away. I run away. I don't blame you, mama. I run away. I run away. So I don't blame you, mama.
Jeez. Was not expecting formation to be what comes up as the next step. Okay. Oh. That cover, and then that is the closing track. And the opening track being no security. Like no stability. May we all heal from and break cycles, you know? Like, oh my God. Oh, oof, oof, oof. Okay. I don't even know what my final thoughts are at this point. I stand by what I said earlier about, production, vocal, just everything, the music, the transitions, the beat switches, the features. I mean, everything sounds I mean, that was amazing. I mean, I loved that. He's very, very talented. I love all his different voices, his cadences, vocal delivery is crazy. I mean, like, that is so good. I loved that. I think one thing that is, I don't know, maybe this is kind of a time that I can talk about something like this. It's kind of something that I worry about a little bit. I'm just going to be honest. Like, I mean, I really loved so much about this album. I think I need some time to really go through it again, to kind of, now that I know what to expect and listen to it again. That's the first thing I think I need to do. Because he has like a complicated relationship with women, and I understand that and I empathize with that. Again, I'm not trying to judge. I'm not trying to I do have the ability to separate myself to a certain extent and all of that stuff. And I will give it everything, like a fair shot for sure. And it's kind of the reason why I'm like a little nervous sometimes about going back to some of like the older music. I want to do those, older classic albums and stuff like that. But there is like this teeny part of me that's like, I understand that it's the same way when we come across slurs, and it's like, I don't condone that, but I can also understand that this was made in this time period. I try to just separate and acknowledge that. That being said, I know that some of the, the older music and like how women are talked about and all that kind of stuff. And that's not to say that that's not still happening in present day. It's a complicated thing because on one side, in the same way I would want to extend this to any other, gender, I want you to be able to be confessional in your songwriting, even if it doesn't paint someone in the best light. I want you to be able to express things with art. And like I said earlier, humans are imperfect people, and it doesn't matter which way you want to try to contain people. That said, I also know that sometimes there's like a bit of a culture around the way we talk about, women's bodies and women versus society's expectations and purity politics and things like that, body counts. That's one way that things kind of show up, right? Women like versus men. And the only reason I bring this up is because sometimes when I think about going back to some of the older music, I know that that is going to be present. I can separate it to a certain extent. I think one of the easiest examples that's kind of well known is like that one, well, there's many, but specifically there's like one 303 song, and it's kind of like, kind of just have to put my feminism to the side, kind of moment, which not saying that's a good thing to do, but it's like, it's a nostalgic song, right? The reason I bring that up specifically in this regard, right, is because I know that he has a complicated relationship, it sounds like, with, the way he grew up, and it's understandable, and I 100% empathize with it. I guess what I'm getting at is like, I'm not trying to say it's not great. It's a phenomenal album. And it's understandable, and I love that he gave us insight because it does make more sense perhaps why certain things have shown up in his relationships with, in particular, women. But I'm also still trying to figure out the appreciation and for art and understanding those sorts of things, and then also feeling like I am a woman who's navigating this world. I just want to be open and honest about that. Like, that is something that I, sometimes can struggle with in reactions. And again, it's not that I'm trying to be like, you are not allowed to say anything negative about women. But again, I just feel like I just want to highlight that I understand that maybe some of my reactions to some of this stuff is like, just like some lines, and it's like, I just don't want that to come across as if I'm not like acknowledging that that's present, because it is. We all have our own things that we bring into reactions. And so I don't know. I don't really have answers for you, and maybe it didn't even come off that way, but I feel like it's fair to, at least acknowledge that. And still, even with that all said, I still really love this album. I think he's so talented, and I appreciate his vulnerability, the fact that he's willing to talk about these things, the fact that, he and Connie created this. I think that's beautiful. I think it's beautiful that their family is creating together. Like, Kendrick and him and Connie. When you think about the history, overall, I loved it. I genuinely can't wait to listen to it again. That's kind of where I'm at. But I would love to know, what is your perspective on this album, and like, how did you feel about it? And I'm sure there's plenty of stuff I missed. I'm sure there's plenty of stuff I got wrong as well. I never claimed to be, on top of it when it comes to that. So these are just my thoughts. But please, as always, let me know, what did I get right? What did I get wrong? What did I miss? And I will see you in the next one. Bye. Also, shout out to Kendrick's ad-libs. Those were freaking hilarious.